Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Publio. I'm gonna sing a couple of songs to prepare our environment, to prepare our soul for the Spiritist talk tonight. So welcome to our meeting. First of all, I'm gonna sing a song called Vibrate. It's time to open up your heart. It is time to love one another. It's time to take part. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. When we give our heart in charity, our lives are transforming into songs. Our dreams become reality, and we join Jesus for eternity. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. Vibrate always, loving and serving everyone. When we give our heart in charity, our lives are transforming into songs. Our dreams become reality, and we join Jesus for eternity. Now I'm gonna sing a song that really calmed me down. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of the sea far away. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Body harmonized close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Now, song to Mother Zephyrina. Source of love that radiates, warm in our power, cold nights, support and comfort, support and comfort, cascades from down the mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches me the solution lies in hard work. The solution lies in hard work. Oh, my Mother Zephyrina, harvest of wonderful blessings, make your small son a good Christian, make your small son a good Christian. Source of love that radiates, warm in our power, cold nights, support and comfort, support and comfort, cascades from down the mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches me the solution lies in hard work. The solution lies in hard work. Oh, my Mother Zephyrina, harvest of wonderful blessings, make your small son a good Christian, make your small son a good Christian. Hello everyone, good evening, my name is... And now I'm gonna sing a song, Good Old Man. It's about our protector, our mentor, Dr. Bezerra de Menezes. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky, gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers on earth, suffering, living joy, or in pain. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky, gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers on earth, suffering, our pain at the feet of Jesus Christ. This is Apostle of the good, receive our praise and also our heart. This is Apostle of the light, place our pain at the feet of Jesus Christ.
Hello, friends. How is everybody doing? We hope that you're having a good day, night, or afternoon, whatever time you are joining us. And as always, it's so nice to have you here with us. So we are really thankful for your presence. Before we start, as always, there are some announcements that we would like to share with you. So, first, so that we can enjoy this time together to the best that we can, we ask you to turn off your phone notifications and to be in a quiet place if possible. So, this is your time here with the Spiritist doctrine. So, um, we we encourage you to use all the resources you have so that you can enjoy it the best. So, our meeting format, if you're here for the first time, you don't know, but if you follow us every Tuesday, you know we have around 30 minutes presentation. Then we'll have questions and answers, and we'll have our spiritual care with passes and magnetized water. So, right now, it's a good time for you to remember to set aside some drinkable water that can be magnetized at the end of our meeting today during the spiritual treatment. Our meeting is being retransmitted by Continental Conference Americas through their Facebook, and also every Wednesday it's retransmitted at 8 p.m. by Kardec Radio through their Facebook and also their YouTube. So, like always, if you want, so the Gospel at Home, we offer Gospel at Home, which is if you want to start this practice at your house by yourself or with your family members, we can help you get it started and also maintain it every week. So the Gospel at Home, it's an effective support for you and for your family's spiritual harmony. If you the link to request assistance, it's in the chat, and you can request it. So just let us know if you would like to know more about the Gospel at Home and get it started with this practice that has so many benefits to you, to your house, and to your neighborhood too. We also have what we call a vibration book, but many could call it a prayer book, right? So it's an online confidential prayer list. So if you would like to put your name, the name of somebody you know that needs prayer, that needs positive vibrations, you are free to use the link in the chat too and put the name of that person. It can be somebody incarnate, but it can be also discarnate. And we'll pray for that person. And the person you have indicated in that list will be assisted by good spirits to provide healing energy and strengthen goodwill. So today, our talk is about the chapter 3 Of the gospel, there are many dwellings in my Father's house. Items 8 to 12, talking about the highly evolved and less evolved worlds. And our brother Publio is the one that is going to lead us in the discussion today. So, as always, everybody is welcome to write comments and questions in the chat, and we'll address those at the end of the talk. And now, without any delays, let's welcome tonight's speaker, Publio friend. Welcome.
Hello, Anna. How are you today?
Good, good. I'm good. I'm happy to be here. How about you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Thanks God. I'm well. I'm keep going. Keep going. We cannot stop.
I know we can complain, right? Just
No,
keep swimming
e-
like the fishes in the sea.
exactly. Like keep going. We cannot stop and just complain. Like keep going. It's not a perfect life, but we are trying to make it better every single day.
Right? And
That's
whatever
the key.
challenges or texture is still totally right worth living this life and experiencing everything to the fullest, right?
Exactly, exactly. It's about what I'm talking about tonight. Like if making efforts to I'm not gonna say right now
Okay,
because to start we always do a prayer,
right.
right?
Right. And I'm
And
looking forward to all you have to share with us, but I'll let you do our initial prayer so we can get started. I'll see you soon, my friend.
thank you very much, Ania. Thank you. Dear brothers and sisters of my heart, as you know, every meeting that we do, we start with the prayer and we finish with the prayer too. So in this moment, I'd like to invite you, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes to make easy to concentrate, to make easier to visualize Jesus Christ, our mentor, our brother. In this moment, to say, thank you, Lord. Thank you for this opportunity to be here, incarnated or discarnated. Thank you for the opportunity to share those moments with brothers and sisters from everywhere in the world. We'd like to ask your permission to start our meeting tonight and also allow the good spirits to be with us, inspiring us to be a better person, inspiring us to disseminate your word of love. Be with us tonight and always. So be it. So, dear friends, as I was talking tonight, we were gonna share moments in talking about the Spiritism, gospel according to Spiritism. And chapter 3, there are many dwellings in my Father's house. What Jesus Christ was trying to show us in this chapter, Kardec was very, very smart in showing and bring the Spirit's teachings to us to help us to understand those words. So everything that I'm going to say tonight, the chapter 3, items 3 to 12, it's about the Spirit's teaching. And it's a summary of the teaching of all the spirits. So Kardec coordinate, put together all the information that came from the spirits. Actually, we had the last meeting last week. Our brother Rodrigo Rod, he was talking about the same subject, the worlds, and Kardec got this summary of everything and tried to put here for us to understand a little bit better, to understand what Jesus Christ was trying to tell us. So first of all, high evolved and less evolved world. Their ranks are not relative. Actually, are more like more, sorry, the ranks are more relative than absolute because there's no spatial line that define what the more evolved or high evolved and less evolved. As we can see, a world is less evolved and high evolved in relation to those that are above or below in our scale of progression. This is very easy to understand. Like you can see different countries where the lifestyle is much better here than another one. The condition of the weather is better in this area than this area. So the spiritual world, the high evolved and less evolved world are the same. Depend the point of view, depend where we're comparing to one to another. So just to make it easier to us understand, Kardec put there some characteristics of the less evolved world. For instance, generally they are rudimentary, human form but absence of beauty. We are saying that the less evolved the human, the people, the spirits has the appearance less beauty than we have right here. Yes, if we compare the primitive world with the earth right now, yes, just we can check the all the science showing how they live in the 3,000, 4,000, 10,000 years ago or more. So everything modified according to advance of the spirits. So in those worlds, instincts prevail over virtue. Brute force is the only law. Okay, now we have to stop because still nowadays here in this planet, we still see that the force is the only law. The strongest ones, they coordinate everything. In some areas, in some countries, some places, some tribes. So depend depend the comparison we are doing the worlds. So those worlds less evolved, they spend life in conquest of food. It's not very far from us too. We work to put food at in our table in a different way, but yes, we still one step ahead and one step behind. So the existence is fully material. So, now comparing to the earth, we already know many different things and we see more than the material life. For instance, tonight we're talking about the religion, we're talking about the spirit. So, yes, we think about something else. So, we are in this scale, we are already a little bit progress, a little bit evolved. We are not angels yet, but yes, we're a little bit evolved comparing to 10,000 years ago, comparing to, let's say, 300 years ago, when people used to have a gun in the together, go outside with a gun. So, yes, we are getting much, much better, right? Let's continue. But the less evolved one's world doesn't really means that God does not abandon, because all those places God are on a supervise of everything. Jesus Christ was telling us, teaching us 2,000 years ago that nothing happens without the God knows what's going on. So possessions vary to a greater or less degree according to what they have acquired by means of their intelligence. But no one suffers for lack of necessity. So since the old old time, people start getting together to help one another. The beginning on the caves,
the tribes, so they get together to help that group is already a sign that the progress. But if we compare with the new days, you're gonna see that, oh, we are acted differently, but we see many people, many foundations taking care of other people from another countries, helping in the disasters everywhere. So yes, people are getting better here. Eternal serenity of the soul is not disturbed by the anxieties of material life or contact with the evil persons. So nobody is abandoned by God. So every creature in all the universe are under supervision of God. So nobody is here alone without protection. After this comparison, I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to talk to all of you about the different worlds. Like we see Capella, it's a world that get a better transformation in a different level, and many spirits came to earth to help. So this we saw the last week with Rod. But this instinct, an instinct of survival instinct, is enough to render some more advantage than others and to prepare their ascension to the more complete life. For they are not the great beings, but children who are growing up. So even though those spirits that inhabit in different planets, in different time, they are not alone. They are have the instinct and they try to get better, preparing themselves for a different world, a better world. So these we can see how many souls came to help the humankind, working in the science, working and discovering like medicine for many different kind of disease. So yes, we are helping each other to get better. Some spirits more evolved, some spirits more evolved come to help than other ones. That's us. So some spirits, uh, like in many different areas, music, science, philosophy, any kinds, any kinds. Even though you say, oh, but the treat with the plantation, the fields, yes, those spirits they come and work in the farms to help to grow food for all of us. So yes, everybody depend on each other to get better. Not only the my life, but the whole planet, the whole life. We are here together. We are not alone. Continue. Now the inhabitants of high evolved worlds. So now we see more or less the less evolved. Now let's compare to the high evolved. The corporeal form, as everywhere else, is always the human form, but embellished, perfect, and above all, purified. So the form of the human, the human being is technically everywhere is almost the same. Of course, depend the characteristics of each planet. But most of them, the evolved ones, they are more perfect and above all, they are purified. The body possesses nothing or earthly materiality, and consequently is subject neither to the needs, the disease, nor the deterioration that predominance of the matter engenders. So here we are seeing the Spirit saying that a more evolved or high evolved world, the, 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 the body look like the same, but they don't have the same necessities. For instance, do they have to eat animals? No. here in Earth now, we have many different people already vegans that don't eat anything from animal. Not not this is against the law, against the creation, but we are evolving and finding different ways, different energy that we need to survive in a different ways. We don't need to sacrifice our brothers and sisters less evolved. So as we see, even the spiritual plan, we see that called Nosular or Astral City, where Andre Luis talked about alimentation, where they have a lot of soup, they have a lot of water magnetized. So we can start thinking, oh my God, but is this possible? I'm going to bring you just to remind you a little thing. Gandhi. Everybody already heard about Gandhi in India. He promoted a revolution without action, without a reaction. So his revolution is to be ready, calm, accept, and no fight. And get attention of that people in certain time, he start going on fasting. And he stay many days in fasting, just drinking water with lemon. So we can see, oh, but it's possible even here in Earth. We can see this, especially in that area, India, and the Buddhist people have this kind of tradition that stay without eating for a long time, and the body continue going on. So yes, even here we are already starting modifying our way to ingest energy, because in the end, everything is energy. Everything is vibration, like the song in the beginning. So inhabitants in high evolved world, they are more refined sense and advances perceptions. They see much better, they think much better, things are more, let's say, more clear. I said, Pubi, what are you saying? We have sixth sense here. As we see, we heard, we talk, we think, and we also has one sense that is getting much better, much more evidence, is the intuition. So what the spirits are trying to say here in the spiritual world, that the high evolved world, they use more like the inspiration, they use more the thoughts. So because here, as Andre Luis said in Astral City, they use the thought as transmission. So yes, you can think, and another one can get those vibrations, those thoughts, and understand what you want to say. That things that we have to start thinking about our lives. And also, not only the mind, the process, but light bodies, not like fat like me, but rapid and easy locomotions. All these we already saw in the book Astral City, where Andre Luis start like volitating, like going in the air. It's very interesting. Why is happen not cannot happen here right now? Because our body is still very heavy for this. But because in the high evolved world, the body is not like the one we have right here, this is very possible. Let's continue. If you want to questions, prepare, you type it out there in the chat, and we're gonna try to answer in the end. So another characteristic is infancy, short or almost not existence. Yes, the this time of the infancy is very short. It's not like here the human being have to be 9 months inside the womb, and after many, many years to start learning how to speak, how to write. So in the high evolved world are a little bit different. Life is proportionally much longer than on the earth. So here the spirits make a very easy way to us to understand, proportionally much more longer than earth. So he's showing, comparing our life here in earth in a different world that more evolved here. Also, the death holds none of the horrors of decomposition. Very interesting. The body doesn't finish it off under the earth. Is this regarded as a happy transformation because on such a world, the doubt of the future does not exist? So that's the difference. Here, most of our 99% of the inhabitants here on earth, they are afraid of the death. Why? Why we are afraid? Because a lot of people don't know what's gonna happen after. It's gonna stop like someone. A lot of people think the life is right here, and when you finish, that's it. There's nothing else. In the more evolved worlds, they already know the life exists and go after the death of the body, even though it's the different body. But yes, so high evolved worlds, relationships between nations are always friendly and are never disturbed by the ambition of dominating their neighbor or by war. Very interesting, no? And you start thinking, oh my God, I want to go after this life. I want to go to a better world when we don't have war, we don't have those kind of things. Oh, you wanna talk about something? Just 1 second. So high evolved worlds, no masters, slaves, or privilege of birth. Only moral and intellectual ascendancy establish supremacy. Authority is always respect and conferred to those who have merit, and it is always exercised with justice. No hatred, no petty jealousies, no envy. Pablo, I start liking this world. When is Earth going to be something like that? Going to a new world? How is that? Calm down. The high evolved world. People do not try to raise themselves above others, but only above themselves by striving for perfection. They work hard to reach the class of the pure spirits. Oh, now I start understanding. So this new world is there because the inhabitants are making uh, efforts to themselves to get better, to reach a class of the pure spirits. So this beautiful world that we saw here is made by us, made by changing ourselves to a better person. So Michael Jackson has a song very interesting. And the song is The Man in the Mirror. If you want to change the world, I'm going to start with the man in the mirror. That's us. If you want a better society, you have to start in yourself. You have to start in your home, in your work, in the street. Like driving, there's crazy people everywhere. You don't have to be like them. Start with yourself. Okay, my friend, go ahead. I'm not going to fight with you. The one is very, very worried and very lazy, doesn't want to stay in the line. Okay, go on in front of me. It's not a problem. So if I want a better world, I have to start with myself, practicing every single day and checking where I can get better. not checking where the people have to change by themselves. You change, the world is going to be better. No, the world is starting being better right now, right here with myself. And this picture is so interesting, and the words is exactly means what the picture shows. The high evolved worlds, a bond of love and fraternity unites all humans. The strong help the weak. So the one that understand help does those that doesn't understand. So don't ask perfection in others if we are not perfect yet. So let's try to get better so we can show we can be better for the society, be better from our family. We are almost finishing the high evolved worlds. Possession vary to a greater or lesser degree according to what they have acquired by means of their intelligence, but no one suffers for lack of necessities. So again, possessing things, being a rich person is not a problem. A problem is you having and don't share what you have. That's what Jesus Christ has, that the teaching about the guy that has a lot of money. And he said, okay, go sell everything, give it to the poor, and follow me. And because he was a very rich person, he he didn't do. But you can see public, but this was 2000 years ago. We're still in the almost in the same position. Like, I got this with my effort. I'm not gonna help anybody. I'm not gonna give money to anybody because no, we have to start helping. I'm not saying that we have to give everything that we have to everybody. No, but help with love. You understand? Sometimes giving the money is not the better action. Sometimes create the opportunity for the person get a little bit better. That is important. Eternal serenity of the soul is not the anxieties of material life or contract with evil persons. So yes, in the high evolved world, people is going to be much more uh, close to the spiritual life, to do the good. So if we think about the Jesus Christ teachings, he didn't teach this religion or that religion or another religion. He teaches the love. Actually, he simplified the 10 Commandments from Moses in two of them: love your God of above everything, and in your neighbor as you love yourself. That's it. So yes, we are still having a hard time to understanding, to practicing those teachings. But we're gonna get there. We are getting much better. So why do we have difficulty to comprehend the delights of heaven? Now we're getting the point. Why we have this difficulty to understand? Because Jesus Christ said this 2000 years ago. It's not from yesterday. Because we can only speak of what he knows. We have only faced pain and misery as we are still little evolved. We have not glimpsed the splendor of more evolved world. So see, we are still, we want a new world, but we don't want to modify for the new world. We want the better world, the high evolved world. But for this, I have to change myself and be a high evolved spirit too. As the human spirit evolves and purifies itself, however, we will comprehend the good that lies ahead as well as the evil that we have left behind. So here's just to show us this new beautiful world is a construction of ourselves. We are making this brand new world, this better world, the high evolved world. We don't need to say, sit down and say, okay, I'm gonna wait for the president, all the big president, the big nations to do something to make the world a little bit better so I can live in a better world. So no, this better world starts right here with the man in the mirror. Start with ourselves, helping, understanding, loving, almost finishing, almost finishing. Happy world are not a privilege, for God is not partial toward any of his children. He gives to all the same rights and difficulties to ascend to such a world. So everybody is invited. Everybody can do right now. Nobody's gonna be behind. Jesus Christ he is very smart. He said, no one is gonna get lost because he loves. And when we love, wherever the person is, we go after and take care of. I'm lying? No. When we really love someone, we go everywhere, anywhere to help those that we love. Imagine if everybody start doing, helping the loved ones, everybody. So we're going to have a better world very, very soon. God makes always start from the same point, and those no one with more than the others. So everybody, the Spirit's book, there's a question that everybody start pure and ignorant, but have to evolve day by day and get better and get better and get better till we're gonna be a high evolved spirit. Evolved world are accessible to all of us. It is our responsibility to win them through labor, to reach them as soon as possible, or linger through centuries and centuries in the underworld of humankind. Julio, you saying that we sometimes we stay in the worst place because we went? Yes, we can see many examples in the world. People that come from different parts of the world, hardship, very hard life, and they work very, very hard to get a position and try to transform everything around them. We see many people that make millions and millions, and instead spend all those millions with themselves. They help many, many communities in the world. Many communities in the world. Publio, you're talking about rich people. I'm not rich. Yes, I understand that. But I can start with the one person, maybe inside the house. Try to understand. Try to give hope. Try to give a, a opportunity to this person to get better. So everything is possible. Then, Publio, but you said that you're going to talk about the new world. When are you going to start the high evolved world? Because we can heard everywhere all different religions. They say, oh, the new world is coming. The new world is coming. When this new world is coming, the better world is coming right in the corner, waiting for us. Actually, now in this holiday season, we are close to Christmas. We can see how many people open the heart and start helping each other, start getting at least more happy beside another ones, and sharing things, sharing opportunities, sharing food, sharing everything, happiness. This is important. I was listening a guy talking about the Christmas, and he said, "Well, when is Christmas? Christmas is Christmas is when you help someone, when you give attention to someone that needs. So Christmas is when you are in difficulties and someone come and say, hey, come here, give me a hug. Christmas is every single day. We don't need to wait the season to start helping each other, to start to smiling each other. Sometimes the smile will start everything. So, as the song of Michael Jackson, let's start with the man in the mirror. I hope this conversation can give you a bright night and a bright day tomorrow to start doing something to make the world better. Aninha, come here, talk to me.
Hello, friend. Yeah, that is it's great, to start thinking too. How can we apply, right? So all this knowledge that we learn from Spiritism, it will be nothing, right? If we cannot apply, right? Is this so what? Okay, we now know there are different worlds, but what am I doing? So we're gonna see if we have some questions here, and I have a little comment. So there is one question here for our friend Farias. So he says, based on this description, highly evolved worlds are amazing places. Are we all going to inhabit these worlds eventually, regardless of the current state of our moral development?
Very good question because evolution is a law. Evolution get better is a law. Eternity is a law. So when you say is sometime somewhere are we going to inhabit this world? Yes, for sure. How long is going to take? Well, doesn't really matter. 1 year, 100 years, 2000 years ago, Jesus Christ came here, and we barely changed, right? We are not going to those arenas anymore with the lions, blah blah blah. But we still in a jungle. We are still trying to. I'm not gonna say try to kill each other, but we still like fighting each other here and there. But yes, we are going to inhabit those worlds. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be here on Earth. It can be in different planets. As we can see in the doctrine of Spiritism, we can see many different worlds is already in high evolved evolution, more than here, and the spirits are going there. But this is a certain, that's the characteristics that they show there in the high evolved world. The spirits know that they can go. Who depending where I'm gonna apply, like you said, where I'm gonna apply. Let's start with the man in the mirror. It's still the same. Yeah, a problem is
Right.
someone can do something, right? Yes, I have to start by myself.
Right, right, and that's the thing too. And the good, I mean, that is one part of the consolation, I think, from Spiritism, is one of these tenets, right? That evolution is a law, and that is the destination anyway of all of us. The only thing we can do is to delay that, but we cannot, right, avoid it, because that's how God designed his laws, and that's how he planned, right, for us to be, for the word to work. But I really like that, the reminders you gave us the whole time, because sometimes it's so easy for us to say, oh, I'm in this world maybe by random. I'm just here, because I didn't get lucky. But no, there's no mistake, right? There is a reason for us to be whatever we are. So the responsibility is ours. Like you said, what is the characteristic of, what makes a highly evolved world? It's high evolved spirits. What makes a less evolved world? is less evolved spirit. So if we want to change a dress, right, we have to change ourselves, become above the average, so that maybe we can get the merit to go to, a higher evolved, planet,
World.
right?
Look, there's one example very interesting, Anna. There's a book called 2000 Years Ago. It's about the life of the very famous, powerful uh, senator
And
in Rome,
hmm
Jesus Christ. Actually, he met Jesus Christ in person, and Jesus Christ had a conversation with him and said, "Look, it's in your hands right now. Change everything in your life and get to a better place, or you can stay and maybe centuries, maybe millenniums, depend on you."
hmm
So this is spirit called Publius Lentulus. He came after many, many incarnations after that, suffering, learning, helping, till he came in the last incarnation in Brazil as a Padre Manuel da Nóbrega, and he evolved. He had a step up, being a very very high spirit, evolved spirit. So
hmm
what it means, the example, the book is very interesting. If you're interesting, 2000 years ago, a
hmm
psychograph by Chico Xavier, in the story of Publius Lentulus. It's not me, but it's another spirit. So what I want to say to this is that, like, that another question. Oh, when, like, we going to be in a different place, in a better place? Yes, for sure. Depend on who? Depend on
Us.
myself. Yes. And Publio, but maybe Anna can help you. Yes, she can help me, because sometimes it's a Publio, you have to change this attitude. It's not doesn't look like you. So yes, she's helping me doing this, and
hmm
we are helping each others.
Right.
Like like you said, nobody is handling here. I'm here in Canada. You're in the United States. It's not like a randomly. No, there's a program, an
hmm
incarnation program that you have to follow and
Right.
try to learn with this and get better and better and better. And
hmm
like, it's someone looking after you, Pub, to see if you're doing this or that. No, there's
No.
a thing called conscience that
Right.
remind me all the time.
Right, right. My friend, I could stay here the whole night just talking about that. It's so interesting though to this section of the gospel. So we just encourage people to read for themselves too, right? That section and think what it, the words are trying to say to them. But we are gonna thank you for leading us in the discussions and reminding us of the messages in the gospel according to Spiritism. And we're gonna go ahead and prepare for our spiritual treatment.
Thank you,
Thank
Ania. I'd
you.
like to say thank you for you and all the group behind the meeting. And all of you have a wonderful Merry Christmas. And I see
Thank
you.
you,
Actually,
Santa.
we have another meeting before Christmas. Yes, but even though,
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, next week I'll be talking, but yeah, Merry Christmas, my friend.
Thank you.
Santa Claus,
Thank
our Santa Claus of our group. And
Okay.
and
Bye,
like
Nia.
bye. And like Publius said, yeah, this is a work of many hands and many hearts. So we thank for everybody who is helping us every Tuesday and give us this opportunity to in this time be together and nurture our souls during this time. So we'll move now to the preparation of our spiritual treatment, and we'll have the passes and the magnification of magnetization, sorry, of the water. So passes is a transfusion of spiritual energy that assists on our physical, emotional, and mental balance. Um, if you follow us here every Tuesday, you already kind of know how a passes is. But if you never participated in passes before, all you have to do is just relax, close your eyes so that you can be more focused, and not distracted. And you just follow. It's a guided passes, so you just follow the voice and the message in the video, and that's all you have to do to be able to reap the benefits of the spiritual care. um, so remember that the water that you set aside, it will also absorb the spiritual energy that you and your family can benefit from. So um, if you haven't gotten like some potable water or drinkable water, you can pick that up now. And I will now do our final prayer in preparation for our passes, and that will be our final prayer. So let's close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath and thank God and the guardian angels, our mentors, the high spirits, for this opportunity to be here together. We ask God that all of us that are connected through this broadcast, may we all feel strengthened in our faith. May we have our hearts full of joy. May we have our spirits inundated with the light of Christ. May our days be filled with grace, with courage, with love and peace and harmony. We ask God for our families, for our places of work, for our friends and family, for all the ones that we know that are already in the spiritual realm. We send them our loving embrace. We also ask God to help in any way that they need all the people that we have names in our vibration book, in our prayer book. May each and every one of them be assisted through the mercy and the love of God. May they have their faith strengthened, their hope increased, their faith renewed. May they have the courage and the conviction to face any obstacles that they are passing through. Jesus, we thank you. And in this moment that the whole earth lights up celebrating your coming, we thank God for what a wonderful present you are for us here on earth. And we thank you for your presence, for your gospel, for what you are, and for helping us in our evolutionary process. And we ask you, Master, to stay with us today and always. And so be it.
Let's get ready for the pass and water fluidification. Please get a container with clean water to be fluidified. Brothers and sisters, it does not matter where you are, what type of hardships you are going through. Jesus is always ready to come and help us. Place yourself in a comfortable position which can make it easy for you to reach concentration and receptiveness. Breathe slowly and easily. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Fill up your lungs with air and let it out very slowly. Let tranquility and peace energies penetrate your lungs and move throughout your body. Your soul in harmony with your body feels easy and in peace. Let's imagine Jesus' passage. A clear day, the sun's golden rays illuminate the happy passage in Capernaum. A lot of white houses, multicolored vines, and hopping birds fill the landscape with optimism. The news about cures attracted the crowd in need. Suddenly, Jesus appears slim and handsome. His tunic was hanging down to his feet. At sunset, all those with sick people hit by several illnesses would bring them, and as he placed his hands over each one, he would heal them. This is what Luke the evangelist says. Let's imagine Jesus approaching you. He holds his friendly hands over our head. Notice that from his generous hands, a waterfall with clear and pure water originated from his love come to bathe you. It flows on your head, goes down your shoulders, bathe all your being, and brings you peace, serenity, and balance. They remove all impurities and pacify you. Feel the water bathing you, cleaning. Breathe. Now, imagine Jesus as a sun before you. His light, his warmth surrounds you. Feel the healing energy that comes from Jesus towards you. He hears your prayers. Trust him. His love is endless and it follows you and protects you. It provides you with everything you need. Have faith. Absorb the healing energy from Jesus. His light surrounds you. Feel the energy going through all your body. Feel stronger and in peace. Lord Jesus, our divine friend, reach out your generous hands, Lord, and change this water into medicine for our physical and spiritual illnesses. Protect us, Jesus, with your peace. Spread those vibrations of love throughout my home, Lord. May peace, health, and tranquility reign here. We are very grateful to you, Jesus. Stay with us today and forever. Thank God. Please remember to use the fluidified water.
It's with the sweet vibrations of the past as stay with us that we bid you good night. We thank you for joining us. We wish you nothing less than the peace of Christ that goes beyond all understanding. We will be back here next Tuesday. We hope to count on your presence here in Spiritism Canada and Continental Concrafters Americas at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and next Wednesday on Kardec Radio at 8 p.m. Don't forget to follow us, Spiritism Canada on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and Spiritist group Path of Light on Facebook as well. Have a good night. See you next week. God bless you. Merry Christmas.
will see that behind every sight there's a flame shining bright, tiny spark created by God. I will follow your path, Father, 'cause nobody's alone in life, and the scars of my destiny will be healed by your love. Disseminate